Howdy, howdy, howdy. Oh, good. The chat window finally came back. Oh, that's great. Sweet. Okay. Chat window for OBS came back. I don't know where it went. So I can have that now. Sweet. Okay. Last stream it was gone. OBS had to reconnect to YouTube, so maybe it reset some stuff. Okay, I'm close to getting another eval. Let me get this to, oh, I gotta select a stream. Let me get this over to the Discord. Remember, we got a red folder in 8 minutes. Okay, now where's my trading window? Where are you? There we go. I think all my computers updated last night. When I turned them on, everything was a little janky, so I need to. Oh, that's good. No, I'm good. Marked out my levels here. Previous day high, week high. Still bounced right off the top of that 4-hour fair value gap. Right here. This one keeps biting into it and bouncing off. Thereabouts. Let's go. There we go. Keeps bouncing off that fair value gap. Still looking kind of bearish though in this 4-hour fair value gap. There's a 15-minute here that I think will be used as liquidity draw. Yeah, $800 left on this eval. Let's see if we can get it done. Where are we going? Oh, that's weird. That chat window disappears when I do that. Come on, chat window, cooperate. Okay, there we go. I have it set up now. OBS all set up. Geez, that was weird. My chat window kept disappearing when I went to my trading screen. All good now. Let's go. What do we got? We have about 4.5 minutes until the news. Only streaming to about 10. Then I have meetings. Then I might be on this afternoon, depending on how this morning goes. Might be able to pass it this morning, who knows. I don't know if I want to YOLO this at this point. Been nursing it. A lot of the times I totally just forgot that I was even trading it, and I forgot to put it on my copy trader, and so it should be passed by now, but it's not. Bitcoin's being brutal by the looks of it, huh? Three minutes, 2.5 minutes until the news. Let's just have fun watching it. Get on the 1 minute. Jeez. 100 points to everything. 100 points to the middle of the fair value gap. 100 points to the open. Kind of just went. Yeah, it just kind of ground up last night, huh? It's kind of up. And I'll share these to Discord, the settings, I mean the levels of Discord once the data prints. Let's just watch this here. This did the thing. See, I'm just seeing it because it's data. How many points? Oh, that's 40 points. It might be safe if it's going to go up. Would have got in right there. I like testing these things, as you all know. See what this data does. We've got 40 seconds. Making sure my mic was non-muted. Huge. Thank God it wasn't. Okay. Remember, I'm on a like 10-second delay, guys, too. I can't quite sync it up to no latency at all. Got 15 seconds. Fireworks. Here we go. Come on. Get up there. Get up there. Go. Would have taken it off now. Gotta take it off once it stalls like that. So we would have taken it off right about here. Well, that would have been nice. Gotta be quick with this because it could pop up back down. How much did it give? Not quite 2 to 1. But it was perfect. Definitely gonna pass some evals on that one. Yep, definitely. Well, bingo. Bloop. Okay, now we just got to wait for it to settle down and then start trading. We're into this fair value gap too. I'd had trouble. That's why I said once it pops up like that, starts pulling back, pull it off. Especially on, well, we would have passed it anyways. Our TP would have been, let me pull up my chart. I got a red folder tracker. That tells me how many ticks I need for each prop firm while full porting it. 63 ticks, right? So this one 250, so easily past this one, right? It's 250 ticks up until all the way up here. Whoops. So pretty easy. 350. That was an easy pass. News play right there. Oh man, I have too many presents under my desk. Hold on 1 second. Dropped off SUV full of toys for a few families. Me and my wife sponsored a couple families this year. From the Children's Hospital, just bought all the kids gifts. One way to give back. No, and why did I think that was going to do that? Okay, so what do we have? Let's go over the trade, right? Do I not? Let me put up my other indicator just so we can see the 15-minute too. Bottom of the 15-minute here. So that's a candle 2 for sure, right? We had change the state of delivery. Dip was respecting, that was retracing a little bit, right? It kept on changing state through here, but not really. I don't like counting these. Other people do. So we're gonna get in like right around here, stop below that candle 2, super safe, right? Even on this one, the candle 3 was safe. I wouldn't do that during news though. Give it a wide berth during news. Give it at least 25-30 points on news if it wicks in one direction. Yeah, this is 50 points. This is way safe. So basically, there was, if I went full port with this, off of this, you wouldn't use a stop. But if you're like saying playing one micro, and you wanted to play news, that's exactly how you do it. Below the low. This was perfect today. Now we're just waiting for it to settle down. Might be a little boring until then. I should put on headphones so I can listen to music with you guys. I'm just going to leave that on the screen until we find a setup. Kind of proud of that one. Like I said, guys, we've got to start studying the open. Just go back and we'll see when the model shows up at open or near open. You know me, I don't like trading that right near open. This might be doing the thing. Come on down a little bit more. Oh, this 15-minute candle might not have left a tail. No, flat bottom, 15 minutes, so be careful. Flat bottom, we'll want to get repriced to. There's probably a vacuum. A little bit of a vacuum in there, yeah. A little bit of a vacuum. Oh, I want to pop this. But I don't trust it. It's too extended. But where could this be going, right? We gotta take this. Boom. Let's take a look. Oh, bounced right off 2.5. Look at that, 2.5. We pulled this before. We hit this without having to wait for that pullback to close it. We would have hit it right there. Even here, this one, I probably would have taken this one even better. This is better though, best. 2.5. Right off that 2.5 level. It looks like it wants to go, but we're in the fair value gap, right? So it's a lot of resistance through here. So it's going to get harder to get to the 3SD or the 4SD. Especially when we gap up like that. It looks like it wants to push though. These fair value gaps, these big ones on the 15, always give me a little pause. I'm just going to leave it up, proud of it. Post it in the group. How many ticks are these? Could it be scalping these? Yeah, for sure it could be. Oh, that didn't close. Well, that didn't close above yet. This is going to be the close above. Here we go. And don't worry guys, if I blow this one $800 away, I have some more. I bought a Lucid yesterday. I'm gonna start testing that. This is a Tradeify one, but I already have all the Tradeify accounts I need. But I did just take max payout out of one of them, so that one is in drawdown even though it's up. You know what I mean? You know how that is if you take payout. And other ones I don't take as high. I'll rotate them a little bit. I'll take a full payout, and if I blow that account because it's in like I only have $600 left in drawdown, then this account here will be the backup. Well, she's just gonna go. She's not gonna give anything. Didn't quite make the setup for me, right? This is where I get burnt, you all know. I jump in there when it doesn't quite change the state. Then it did that. Then I just needed a few more ticks. Oh, this is so smooth. Why didn't you close above? Now let's see where this one's going. Oh wait, I took this retracement off. Let's do that. It's going to 4. I can't believe that. That's nice. A nice little shallow pullback right to 4. Freaking nice. Yeah, it looks like it wants to clear it. Again, see how it stalls right around 2.5 every time? 2.5. That's why I say 2.5. Standard deviation of this, of the order block. Sweet spot. It gives you 75% win rate. Maybe I might start when well, I've talked a lot about how I don't leave runners. Maybe what I'll start doing is leaving a runner at 2 and letting it go to 5, or just friggin' break even it at 2. So if it comes back, no harm, no foul. But if I get that extra push up through here, it's a little extra juice. Maybe that's how I'll start doing it. Actually, I'm gonna type that in the private chat. Why do I keep deleting the other one? I want to keep that up. Oh, that's not it. Actually, I'll post it in mine. I'll post it in my channel. That was good. Technically you could have gotten away with taking it off of here because that was so big. Okay, I gotta get into a pressing buttons mode. I'm not in a pressing buttons mode yet, and that's not good because that setup would have passed me. That setup would have passed me if I held to at least 2. And why do I keep deleting those? I like clean charts. Nah, it wouldn't have passed me. Would have got a good chunk though. Yeah, it would have been about half. Would have been halfway there. Oh, can you not hear the music? I'm checking my stream now. Usually I have something to tell me. Oh, can you not hear the music? Let me... Okay, here's the music. Is that too loud? Probably not. Let's do that. I need to buy a new mic. I need to buy a mic. I don't have one. Well, that was a good move. Now I think we might have to wait to freaking open. Do a 15-minute candle. It's a little baby one. To about 300. See, I'm not gonna play this one. It's too small, too extended. I'm gonna do this right now so we can know whereabouts. Hit 4. Hit 4 there. That's why I'm not doing this one, right? We're extended. We're at the 3. We hit the 4 here, right? So this is we talked about in the last live. As you go up the standard deviations, the less of a movement you'll get, the more likely it's going to fail. Like at some point, these bull flags fail, right? At some point, it just gets too extended. Oops, that's the wrong button. Puppo just came in to say hi. So I wanted to give quite 2 to 1. This one seems off. Why does it seem off? Because it is. Where are you getting pulled to? Not much different. Hold on, very bad. He's done everything. Wait, did she just pee? She did everything too. not him, it's her. I got him right the fuck up this morning, and he got out the door. Yeah. Yeah, I got him back in. Yeah, you look. That's why you came in and lied down, look cute. Just my German Shepherd being a little brat. Hold on, I'm live, just so you know. The wifo saying hi to the doggo. Now I see why we didn't take that one, right? It ran out. How do you know? Because from this first one, we're not all the way up to 4 deviation. It's either going to be extremely bullish and fly through that, which I don't think it's going to because we're in a fair value gap. So the moves you want to take are always the first ones, right? You want to take it off of this. Then this is why this is why I don't hold for full a lot of the 4 because we're safer with 2, right? And then we can, if it's going to continue, you're going to get a continuation pattern that's probably right around that 2 anyway, so you're not losing anything. Sometimes even better, it comes down here, and this continuation pattern forms down here. So now you've got this full, now you've got from here up. So you actually make more ticks this way. Sometimes you lose out sometimes, but it's the safer bet, really. See one of my Bitcoin traders saying they're diabolical. Oh yeah, they're diabolical. I took out a little bit of Bitcoin last night because I was scared that Trump was leading us to friggin' war with Venezuela, and now we're at 89. That's no biggie. It was long since 85.745. That's a really good entry. I think you just took profit at 89.1. Grills if you're watching later. Nice. Like I said, I gotta get my trigger finger ready. I should have had it on this one, although it didn't really give it enough for me. Would have been higher risk, but it looked like it wanted to go. Oh, and this one looks like it loses, but hold on. This is where you would have got in. Right there. Sometimes I forget to do that. I just pull it over to that body. And not exactly where you'd be getting in. This one I pulled it where we're getting in. Really not the cleanest, but so you can touch that fair value gap here on the 1. And now this could be creating the candle 2 of the reversal back down, right? Isn't this fun? We could chop just like that. Do I want to though? Where would we retrace to? This fair value gap at most. Or at least. It's 50% of this candle here. Maybe we're just retracing the 50%. We could make the windmill pattern. I coined the windmill pattern. What happens is usually on the 15-minute, right? Let's get rid of these. Hold on. I'll just go this. Let's hide everything. It'll make a small red here, and then this size candle, or half of it, will go back up. So it makes like a shallow retracement, and with this red candle, and this is like the gear, and then this one's the propeller that comes up. But this, as long as this stays up here, pretty shallow, we might do it. Let's see if I can find one. They're not very common. This one looks like it's retracing too deep now already. It stayed up there. It might have windmilled. Time to go say funny jokes in Discord while I wait for this. Gotta get my stickies out. Oh yeah, it's on my phone. Get a little bit of my confidence back after yesterday for sure. What do? I remove my stop loss for no fucking reason. And then I tilt. Get in on one of these, right? On the third leg. On the weakest leg. And then don't let it take my stop, remove my stop, and then I'm down more than I want, and then say fuck it and close it out. This looks like it wants to go down. We're in the third. Yes, we are at 9 o'clock candle right now. Oh, come down. Make a little formation for open to pump too. This makes a swing low in this fair value gap here. Giant fair value gap. We'll do what we've been doing all week. What was it? We'll just dump it open. Then try to retrace later in the day. I forgot I could throw this on this computer. That's nice. Oh, hi, sweetie. Oh, you didn't come back down a little far enough for me. Come back down. Pretty close to open. I would be interested in scalping this though if it had come down and created a swing low over here. Needs to break this. I wanted to sweep this right there. Look how smooth that was, guys, man. Man, that was so smooth. Even friggin' news. Oh yeah, that's right, I'm supposed to be putting my levels into friggin' Discord. No, I felt such a mess. Okay, let me put my levels into Discord. Let me do it on, no, I don't want to do them all over again. Really, nothing changed from. And I'll just add those back in a second. There's another point of interest. Now that we're breaking upwards, right, let's put another point of interest here, this fair value gap here. And I will mark it as hi. I have to get up earlier so I can get ready to get on camera too. Puppo's being super lovely this morning. Hi. She's shedding like crazy though, aren't you? Super lovely. Hi. She might want a windmill. That's what I'm talking about. You know, the fourth standard deviation of this is up here. Never swept this though. I wanted to see it swept. Nice little trade here, but again we're extended. Near open. Too much that it could be drawn to down here. We got this fair value gap. Got this liquidity there that wants to be drawn to. So something like this is what ideally would have happened here. Would have traded down. We maybe gone up a little bit, but then traded down in the next few minutes, hit this fair value gap. Created a changes state of delivery off of this fair value gap. Basically playing this order block all over again. broke through that fair value gap there, inverted it. A lot of people probably got trapped short there, right? Because that looks like a change in state of delivery for sure. Inverted this fair value gap, but I'm not even looking. Wasn't even looking for shorts. You don't want to do that though, right? Not with that shallow of a retracement. Didn't leave a fair value gap either, so that would have been a messy one. But a lot of the inversion fair value gap guys would have seen that and taken it as a breakout to the downside. Again, where is it going to go? It's going to go to at least about, say, 50% of that candle. So yeah, we're talking about, yeah, again, roughly that fair value gap. So that's the most I would have trusted it to go down. Then you're going to bounce off this order block. It would have been the retracement. And you could have had that play too. You could have put your stop here, let it run down to here. Jokes for days in Discord. See that on the chop? It looks like it friggin' wants to windmill. I thought this might have been too deep, but then looking at it from this angle, it's not too deep. From this angle, and this is curling up. But I wanted you to sweep. I wanted to create a swing low, 50-minute swing low right there. But since it didn't, I'm sitting on my hands. Like these little scalps could have been little scalps. I'm on an eval, should be a little more aggressive. Withdrew all my self-funded yesterday. Oh, I'm not tempted to trade them for the rest of the year. And I will reload them. Well, I'll probably reload them. It takes a couple days, so I will reload them sometime in the middle of next week. Looks like there's a few lurkers. I know I'm competing with 1,000 other people right now. That's why I don't like streaming here. I'll stream in the afternoon to get more people on. I'll start streaming London at 3 o'clock in the morning and watching Chop. Bitcoin is being a little bitch, huh? It's playing games. Looks like it popped to a, let me see, roughly, yeah, 89.5, and then now it dropped all the way back down to 88.5 in the last 5-10 minutes. Yeah, 10 minutes. 10-15 minutes. Has to get out of that 4-hour fair value gap. It keeps trying. $15 minutes of market open. Like I've said before, I'm gonna start streaming the rest of this year with evals only. It'll get me accustomed to taking trades in front of everybody. It's a little different when eyes are watching. Actually, probably gonna help me not do something as dumb. So we got today, tomorrow, then Monday and Tuesday, and then all the week of the 29th, because I'm not trading any of those days either. It's shutdown mode right now. I'll try to pass some evals. But then the 5th, everyone's back at it. Volume will start to surge on this week, the week of the January 5th. Okay, 15 minutes open. I know this style of trading can be boring because you're just waiting for 15-minute candles. But trading can be boring. There's other people that you can go see REKT trading every flag known to man. See, now I feel like this is going to have more of a chance to be a swing high here because we didn't sweep this yet. Have this come down. That's what it feels like, but we're so close to open too. If this gets broken, it won't, but if it stays like this, it very well could waterfall down. I'm gonna make some graphics to throw up on this. Now that I'm done trading for the year, I'm gonna get some of this done. I also toying with friggin' AI music and videos so I can make my own music for my streams. Right now I'm just Rando. Just everybody and their brother streaming right now for sure, huh? I got a typo in my description. Oh well. I can go in and fix that right now. Nope, she popped up. Did she pop up? Yep, there we go, okay. Oh no, this is what we're looking at. Never mind, sorry. The new 50-minute candle confused me for a second. Boom, boom. Never done this before. Hopefully it doesn't end the stream. Okay, we're gonna go up. We are gonna go up. Okay guys, this is one of our study at the open. Let's see if it makes the thing. What you grumbling about? What are you grumbling about? You happy? Super extended if it makes it. Let's mark everything out, right? Let's get with it. And then we're talking about that, oh yeah, we're talking about that 15-minute there. It's a mess load of crap through here, right? So that 4 is actually pretty good. 3 to 4 is actually pretty good target because you have the mess here. The resistance and support. You have a fair value gap here, just above it, right? So that's what you do. You pull these fibs, you look to the left to find if it makes sense. But again, it's so close to open, so I'm just studying this. It's one of my New Year things is studying open when the setup is right before open, like right now, like 10 minutes or so before, even closer sometimes. But this is a perfect shallow retrace. Respected 50%. This is like an A+ setup if it wasn't so close to open. If it closes above, needs to close above. It's having a hard time closing above. We're at the top of this fair value gap here. It just needs to punch through it all the way. And this is a study. If it does, see, it still didn't close above, but it's been doing that, right, guys? It's been closing just a little bit, and then this candle takes off, but it's not doing that this time. Let's do a study. Let's do, it'd be a long, right? Map it out, see if it's even worth it, right? We'll put it below this 50%. 95 ticks, that's not bad. That's like, take 2 contracts, you're about at $200 risk. Right, and then not the best RR. And it doesn't want to close above either, so it does not want to close above. Gotta wait for that close. Didn't close above, what the hell? So, fuckery before open. Get it all drawn out and then doesn't want to do the thing. See, encrypt, you missed. It's all right. I'm here for another 45 minutes. Maybe we can pick up something and I'll actually get on this eval. Yeah, I'm still alive. Hey, encrypt. Yeah, I'm still alive. Yeah, I missed 2 bangers earlier. Definitely want to rewatch it because there's a lot of good stuff. Watch on like 2 or 3x because there's a lot of dead air too. Because you know how the fractal model can be boring. See, now it's making that 2. Nothing to do up here right now. Till open. It's big ass 15. Where did this come from? Oh, that was this. I'm like, where did this come from? I was measuring that candle. The candle that moves. Be right back. I'm gonna get a sweatshirt. Bitcoin's been, well, how's Bitcoin been going? It looks like a lot of friggin' chop from what I'm looking at it, but that was overnight. And then we had those spikes. Had those dildos up and down. Right now we're in the middle of, oh, did I unmute myself? Is it okay? Right now we're in the middle of chop here before open. We were kind of interested in this continuation play, but never closed above, and now I'm not. Now it's too late in the cycle for me to be interested in it. Wanted it to really close here. That would have been perfect, but it didn't. I mean, technically this is it, but this is getting higher risk because we're playing off of this fair value gap here plus the 4th standard deviation of this order block here that we called out this morning lands up here. So we're at like the peak of the first impulse. So you're just in consolidation. It's not going to punch like these did. They'll punch somewhere at open, that's for sure. Yeah, it keeps on leaving those. Bitcoin keeps leaving those fair value gaps. Everyone's talking about CME gaps in one of the chats, and they're all bearish. And I'm like, well, what about the CME gap at? Oh man, I can't even remember where it was. Let me go look at the chart in the Discord. It's like at 122 maybe, 126. Ish. No, it's like right under 126. Oh no, it's like at 126 ish. Well, my chart sucks on that. I zoomed in on it. I can do this. I forgot I saved it. This looks like it wants to play out. Look at me gap. Right, I don't use the wicks with these gaps because they like to overlap it. There's a gap at the all-time high pump. Yeah, 125 to 126. We know it's going to, well, I think it's going to 1 million, not now, obviously, but eventually. So this gap's going to get filled before there's a 20 gap down here. No, way. It's like a 20 gap all the way. There's like all these gaps down here. Like, are these are never getting revisited, right? Okay, now we're getting close to open. Go back to nasty NASDAQ. Where's my, oops. Where's my F? There we go. Oh, whoops. Also would help if I put it back on electronic trading hours. There we go. Yeah, there's some huge ones at the bottom. They're gigantic. Do you ever think it's going to 20 though? You ever think it's going to 15? Like, what kind of world war would have to happen for that? And like, the thing about those gaps too is like, is there literally liquidity there? Are there still people with orders set at 20? Like, what kind of liquidity is sitting there? And when does it expire? Like, that liquidity from COVID. When like, are there still just people hanging out going, yeah, my stop loss is at 20. Oh, now the open, here we go. I'm still not in a button pressing mood. This is not good. Just an eval today. Showed earlier, but there you go. I got 200. I'm at 800 left on this eval from Tradeify. It's a backup eval. Because I took a full payment on one of them. Yep. Didn't quite sweep that though. So the open play that we want to be looking at. I didn't call this, so I'm not going to post it like I called it. Because I honestly didn't like it, but it did it. Right, this is what we're talking about in the chat. And where is it going to go? It's going to go, well, let's try the bottom of that fair value gap there. It's because the orders get skipped on the orders. There's orders that slip through from when they open to close. I kind of don't understand it either, but that's the idea, that orders don't get filled in that. Just like it's like a fair value gap. Same difference. It just moves so quickly through that after open. That's an aggressive take profit here. I mean, this is the second day in a row it would have worked. Off of open. How far? We don't know. Let me pull the fibbies. Oh yeah, we're already at 4. Yeah, okay. That's more like it. If I took the trade, I would have pulled the fibs and all that, but I did not take the trade. Yeah, right? I mean, this is like the second day in a row. This is what good price action looks like. Second day in a row that open. Just... I do this too. Everyone thinks that I lose it. So I need to do this. I need to put it where we would have entered. Right at 4. Look at that, 4. That's unreal. Unreal. Now you just gotta start pressing buttons. Like I said, I'm just doing, I don't know, yeah. If you'll rewatch it, but I'll tell you since you're here now. Right now, I'm just doing evals for the rest of the year. Trying to get used to streaming while taking trades. That's the hard part. Because I like to teach more than I like to trade. So, we got like the rest today and tomorrow, and then Tuesday and Monday and Tuesday next week. Then all of the following week. I think New Year's has might be a half day, but I'm gonna practice all through that week of the 29th. Yeah, exactly. It's selfish. By teaching, I get to teach myself for sure. I get to see it. Oh man, that's nasty. We almost top ticked that. We top ticked that. Okay, let's get rid of it. Yeah, New York Open. That's why you like. That's why I'm studying that New York Open, and so far we're 2 for 2. Actually, I'm gonna start keeping a folder of this. Hold on. I'll do it on a different screen so you don't see my freaking desktop stuff. I'm gonna collect a folder. I have to go back and get yesterday's open too because that worked. And then we can. Hold on, guys. I'm just saving this. I'm making a folder and all that shit for it. New York Open trades, and then create, and then I will go. If it won or lost, let's go with the date first. It's 12-18/2025. 1. Nasty. Okay, now we gotta start trading. Like I said, this 15-minute has no wick. That 15-minute has no wick. Oh, no tail. No tail. See, it opened at 112.75. The low is 112.75. Smooth bottom. Also, this never created a swing low before going. Early in the stream, I was talking how I wanted to see this swept first. I wanted this candle here. That's the bottom of that candle there. I wanted to see this swept. Never swept it. So the upside was going to be choppy and hard. New York Open's always fun. Always fun. Yeah, that was the CPI play. Right here. That first one I posted was a CPI play. Broke structure. Obviously, this is a clear V-shaped recovery. Broke structure there. I had the low here. Had my entry on this down on that red candle there. And then I had whatever, it was like 4 And it would have played out. Yeah, it was pretty bullish. I think it was pretty bullish. I didn't really even check. Yeah. Unemployment was, yeah, I don't think that was unemployment. I think this is wrong. I think that's fudge. That's bullshit. There's a lot of people unemployed right now. A lot of people that just can't find work. So it might be coming into that Biden situation where people just give up looking for work and they're no longer counted as can no longer get unemployment or don't count on the unemployment. There's a lot of people like that right now. A lot of gig workers that can't find work that don't get counted in this. So that number's bullshit. It just claims. It means nothing. Because a lot of people can't claim it. Oh, you'd be nasty. You're hunting this fair value gap. Should have been paying attention, huh? This broke structure. Whoops. That was perfect. We're gonna fill this whole thing. That's the play I wanted. Damn it. That's the play that I wanted. All good. No FOMO. How far away from this are we? 50-ish points. There's a vacuum gap there too. 113, 120, yeah, 120, 113 right here, right off the top of this. Nah, you're supposed to go up first. I'll take the next 15-minute candle, which is in 5 minutes. See, these would be good YOLO scalps. Don't go there so fast. Give me an entry. That was a good reaction off this. Off this order block. That was a really good reaction. Fair value gap order block reaction. Still bearish though. Down to this 21 moving average. Yeah, there's a play that was working up until the summer really. Oh, we're going here. That's where we're going. Because let's do a little magic. That's at the bottom of that. I'll put it at the top of it. Look at the gap we have. That's where it's going. At least 50% of it, right? That's what ICT teaches, is 50% of it, of this gap here. So I'm just going to pull my, right. So it's going to here. Play off the first. Here, I'll teach it right now. Might as well teach it. This is the play that was working for a while and was literally about one of the only plays I would have to take. But as you see, it's not working anymore. Because it's leaving the fair value gaps now. Oh, this is just a change of structure. Look how beautiful this is when you went to, oh my God. Okay, so, well, no, now that I see this, we have to draw this out, right? Broke structure, short, off of the enter there, and then friggin', 50% would be, I don't know, you could, I mean, leave a runner for this. Oh, that's so perfect. I missed it. Okay. So the idea behind this, the first presented fair value gap play, I don't know what he fucking calls it. I don't know if that's the Venom one or not, but it was a model he gave his son. So it leaves this is the first presented fair value gap after 9:30. It cannot be this candle. It has to be at least the third candle, right? So what you would wanted to see is have it come back in, into this fair value gap, and then down. So then you do something like you put it on the fair value gap, and there's two places you can put your stop: above the fair value gap candle or the swing high. Swing high obviously is a protected swing most of the time, and then let it run. Yeah, I mean, exactly. That's what you want to do, but it's been leaving it. So like, I abandoned the idea of it, but just because of that. But if I saw that it broke structure, I'm jumping here because that fair value gap's not very far away, right? That's not adding too much more risk. 50 ticks. I would have needed, yeah, man, I could only use really one. No, I could use 2 contracts here and then let it come down. So that's something to keep in mind too. If this creates a fair value gap that's real close, you can just jump in here and eat that extra gap risk. Especially if it breaks structure like that. And where was that 50%? I'm going to mark that 50% out so we don't. I like this one. You know what I'll do is, actually I'll do it this way because it's going to be a range the way I've done it. Oh, no, that's... Too close to the box now, right? Somewhere in here. But this might be doing the thing. Okay. Too much shit on my chart. Oh yeah, it's ran that. Surprise, surprise, that 50% is basically in this fair value gap here. You can't make that shit up. Oh. Ran the news driver. I don't like this. I want to see it come back up here first. Bounce off. Oh no. Again, this is where I get in trouble right here, right? I missed this move here. That was so smooth. And now I want to play just a little bit here, and it does this. It'll retrace. And I don't wait for that retracement. Yeah, that bear flag, right? But at some point it needs to fail. And we're pretty extended close to the target. So the likelihood of this bear flag failing is higher because we're close to where our targets are, and especially with this fair value gap being in play. I didn't measure this one. It's gonna be huge though. Yeah, it takes us all the way. Well, look, can't make that up. Lands on the 2.5. It's just so weird, right? The 50% of the gap, everything. There's a gap here. This is all random, guys. 100% random. This is looking interesting. Respecting the 50% so far. It's going to be a huge risk though. I don't like that risk. And then I'll swing them into place. We'll take it. It's too, I don't know. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of this. Come back up. Nope, you're not coming back up. Yeah, she's going lower, but when she's getting hung up on this. I don't have my buy-in yet. I probably should. Fuck. Let's go. Let's go with it. Fuck it. Let's go. Oh, I pressed buy instead of sell. Whoops. That's what I'm saying. Stream sucks. Tag me in. Yep. Now we don't let it do a thing. It's not time yet. Oh, I have to remember. I have to go at friggin' 10:15. I don't like how it's hanging here. Now dive. Yeah, it's iffy. I'm thinking about cutting it short. Yep. Now she wants to go up. Gotta show the losses too, right? It's all good. It is all good. Stop above here might have been better. Or not. Yeah. 3 for 4, not bad. Oops. It's railroading it. Could have been looking for the upside, but we thought it was coming down. I'll get one more stab here. If it wants to come down through here, but it's not coming down. I don't want to, I don't want to do that. No, I don't want to download image either. Oh, whoops, I didn't have the friggin'. Oh, watch this. Is it going to go to this first presented fair value gap and then do it? See, that was the setup, not an upset that we lost out. That was the setup, right? How much more did I just drop that? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we had a what do you have, 75% win rate this morning. No, just three, one, one, two, 66%. 66%. We were 2 for 3 this morning. Once it inverted that, I should have just been out and not let it hit me. Yeah, I'm. Will, if you're here, I don't know. I saw the message in Discord. I am getting off in like 15 minutes. Yeah, I'm getting off at 10:15 because I have a meeting that I need to prepare for at 10:30. Then I'll be back after that. Sometimes that meeting's quick, sometimes it's long. I think today might be a longer one, so I might just jump back on at 1, depending on when I have to get the dogs out and run and all that. See you, Encrypt. Have fun. I'll be back on later. Enjoy the call, bro. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Well, yeah. You're on vacation, bro. You missed all the fireworks, though. I put all the charts in the group chat and the Discord channel. Grills had that long. I think he almost top ticked that friggin' long too. If he closed it out. That long on Bitcoin. You would have passed your evals today, Willa. I didn't take them, I just called them. The only one I took we lost. That's just about the way it goes for me sometimes. But it was good. It did the thing. Fair value gap, broke structure. Wanted to see this come down and to come down through this fair value gap. This fair value gap was just too strong though. It was higher risk. It was probably a B. I mean, it did the thing though. For sure, right? Broke structure here. Maybe this is where like I took this one. These a lot of the times I don't like these ones. A lot of people take these ones. I didn't notice this at first, but I'd rather have seen it stop here, and it did. But I took this break of structure. And then just going for somewhere down here. So Hopefully you didn't take that one. Don't take any of them that I show. Just teaching. Now we're in chop. We're gonna be chopped for forever now. It's coming down here. Maybe here. There's a lot to get through here. Which low? This low here. What time? Like, just say the time on it. Like, this is the 9:49 candle here, this low. This is gonna chop. I'm gonna hang. I don't think it's gonna do anything. I'm not taking a trade by now in the next 10 minutes. So let's take a look at yesterday at you use military time. 15, that's 3, right? 3:55. That low right here. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's pretty. So you called the bottom yesterday too. I was in the same situation on an eval. I kind of got caught in this chop. Actually, I got out of it in profit though. Like I got in. I can't remember where I got in. It was not a good entry. It was like friggin'. Oh wait, no, it wasn't this. Oh, it was over here. Yeah, through this crap. I thought that was the low here. I got out here once it started chopping. I wasn't around for this one. Yeah, right? I mean, it has to be the bottom of the day sometime, right? And I was like, oh, it's late in the afternoon, 1 o'clock. It's dove all the way down here. This has to reverse somewhat. I expected it to reverse like 30%, so somewhere up into here. It didn't. That's how heavy it was. So once I got into that chop a bit, I closed it out in profit. There's another eval I YOLO'd somewhere over here on this. And I lost that one. I never would have taken that with anything else other than an eval. None of this. All this was eval. Think we're gonna hold this? Nah, it needs to go, right? If it doesn't go, then you're probably offside. And if you're not, well, there's always going to be a better. Get the continuation pattern after, right? Like if you're getting this friggin' chop, get the continuation pattern after. There was friggin' none though. This went into the night, that's why, but. I'm gonna have to check how much drawdown on that eval I have. It's trailing. I think we were up $100 on that last trade. But I think I had a little bit of drawdown from yesterday on it, but I can't remember. It's barcoding. Uh, 243 on stream today. Okay, if you're gonna trade Will, let's see what you should be looking for, right? Let's see. Well, that new 4-hour candle just printed too. Okay, so the new 4-hour candle's printing. What do we think it's gonna do here? I think it's making the tail right now, right? It kind of made the wick. Let's get rid of all this shit. If you're still here, Willow, this might be the retracement for higher. It inverted the fair value gap. Oh, I don't want to do that because it'll turn everything back on. Inverted this fair value gap, right? Maybe a retracement into here, and do I was talking about earlier, the windmill on the 15-minute, where this makes a little red candle and then it goes up. It didn't go up as much as I thought it would, but the 4-hour is kind of doing the same here, right? Consolidation, right? So we're gonna look for it to come down, consolidate in the 15-minute, which it's doing right now. Where would it take out though? Come back down into this fair value gap, maybe. But it looks like this one might be wanting to be the swing low too. This is tricky here. We want to see this anyways to go up further. If we're still bullish, something along that line. If we're still bullish, right now it's consolidating, right? Okay, and that's the bullish scenario. Now let's see what we'll be looking for if we are bearish. Really, this whole thing needs to be railroaded. That's why I don't think we're bearish. This whole thing needs to be railroaded. We could either just go in for chop for the rest of the freaking day, which would suck. But we're going to have to break that low, right? That swing has to break. Could always make another swing. Only got a minute left here, though. I would stay out of this until it moves one way, Will, and then let it decide what it wants to do. This is unless you have some other magic that you're using, VWAP and whatever. Yeah, oh, we could trade down to VWAP. That would look great. VWAP would make this candle the swing low that we're on now. If it can get down there in 2 minutes, but I don't think it can. That's a big drop in 2 minutes. Another 40 points. Oh, I see how I could have won that trade that I lost. Here we go. This is all joking. Here, put the stop way up here, and there you go. That would have worked, right? I gotta start doing this. Negative RR. It's a negative. It's a negative. It's a 3 risk for 1 reward. Banged it. There's that fair value gap right there. Fuck. That was pretty good. Not perfect. This one actually looked way better than this one. And this one played out. This one was perfect. This one was messy. This one played out. Okay. I have to go get ready. 2 for 3 on the stream today. Not bad. Not bad. Next one's going to be a winner. My 75% win rate. I'll see you guys later today. Thanks, Willow. Thanks, Encrypt. See you guys on Discord and later.